the ball tank, and done and done. And the last thing that I did on it was I added some more vegetation, and I used some chopped dried leaves from JTT there. Glued them down with white glue, and then I took some more pigment and just basically blended in to match the ground. I think the extra vegetation gives a little more character. So anyway, done and done on that. And then I took a matte varnish, which I'm a big fan of the acrylic sealers now. Sprayed that on, and sprayed it on the base to dull it down, and I sprayed her just to get her toned down too, and finished her up with just a little bit of pigments because I like a little dirt on her skirt and basically her boots, you know, because she is a combat traffic controller anyway. But very fun kit. I think she turned out really well. Of course, I'm not a figure painter, and this is the way I do it, and because I preach style. I think everyone should have their own little style when they build model kits. But anyway, I think she turned out great. The kit turned out great too. I really enjoyed the kit. It's a very fun kit. Even if I had it built, had to take a break, and then came back to it to figure out what I wanted to do with it. But anyway, other than that, it is done and done. I'm going to get this off to work. Oh, I forgot to see if I can do this without tearing it up. I drilled a hole and put a battery in here. And I made a little searchlight for the tank there. So anyway, not too bad. Just something just to give it just a little extra, like it's operational. I saw a gentleman do a full interior, and then he lit the inside, which I thought that was pretty slick. But anyway, I wanted to just add that, just a little extra light to it, just to make it just a little bit cooler. But anyway, there is that. So ball tank is done, and we will get that off the bench. And I want to take it. We got model meeting night, so I'm going to take that, show the model club what I finished, and then I'll probably leave it at the hobby store and put it in a little display case so they can drum up a little more business on Mr. Ball Tank. So up next, and we're gonna build the let's see, how do you say it? Mechatro wego. I don't know what it is. I guess I don't even know what Chubu is, which should be the name of the robot. But anyway, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a cartoon. I don't know if it's a comic or whatever. But anyway, I like the style of this robot, especially since it opens up and the little kids. Basically, if you read the little story here, basically the kids get in it and they go take it to school and everything. Anyway, it's a little transport robot. But anyway, it's one of those I really like design, and I could have got one in Japan since it's a Hasegawa kit. But shipping and everything, I probably could have got a little cheaper, but someone had one here in the States for a really good price, and I decided, well, I want one, so I got one. I really didn't know what I wanted to do with it, except for I found this guy on YouTube, and he's on Twitter and Facebook and a few other places, Japanese modeler. He combines Gundam kits basically with like MAK, and he does build just standard like Gundam. But where is it? Go down here. Saw it earlier. Of course, took like a bear kit, made a Gundam kit. There's Mr. Chubu, for example. He took like the base kit and then he made like a Gundam out of it, which I thought was just very, very slick, ingenious. So it gave me an idea. I'm going to take basically this kit, and I want to combine Ecto 1 with it. So we're going to have a Ghostbuster type robot, and I'll show that more later on next week. 'Cause I gotta paint a few things, and then we'll start. Because I want to put the roll bar on the top of him and a little Ghostbuster emblem. I think he'd make an excellent Ectobot. So anyway, that's my game plan on that. So we'll start that very, very soon. And then That's the way we can add a few things, because you know he even adds the backpack to it, and I'm going to add the proton pack, you know, just stuff like that. But anyway, that's thinking out loud. And the ISIS shopping cart, I'm gonna go ahead and get it. I went ahead and ordered a Holler 35th scale shopping cart. I got to get the German, I call it the Duska, I think they pronounce it. I got to get one of them, and I got to get some. I really don't have any terrorist 35th scale figures, so I'm gonna have to get some of those. And then I wanted to, you know, it's not going to be exact, but I'm going to have him standing there, you know, next to the gun in the basket like he just finished shooting it. That's my game plan on that. But anyway, so anyway, that's what I've got going on today. We are going to probably getting ready to start the ISIS shopping cart. I'm going to start the mechatro, which I'm going to rename it Ectobot, because we're going to do a little Ghostbuster theme here, and we'll probably do a series. You know, we might incorporate cars into robots. So anyway, there's that. And after a long time, we have finished the ball tank. So that's what we got going on today. So stay tuned for the next exciting episode.